Something we always see people talking about is the floor price, or basically what the cheapest item they can get in an NFT collection is. So right now I'm sorting low to high, buy now, and we see that floor price is around 0.18 right now. Obviously, item below it, most are above it. Um, and just want to see if we can get some sort of floor tracker, some historical floor tracker here. And the way that I would like to do that, so what I'm worried about is, and hopefully we'll see this as outliers. I want to see all the sales. And I think I can work from one of the data sets that we addressed yesterday where we were looking at seller profits. And it'll be good to work from there because we fixed the wrapped Ethereum sale situation here with this case statement. And let's get rid of all aggregations and just look at this. All right, 10,000 rows. Maybe let's just do some quick checking on total sales. It should be in price, and we'll divide that by 1 to the 18th because we want to make it more legible. So yeah, I mean directionally that's right. OpenSea doesn't go as granular, but that 4.1 is pretty much what we would expect on the rounding. So let's go back to see what kind of data we have as far as time. Probably want to look at starting with a daily tracker, and then we can also do hourly. So let's do a date trunk to the day on EPT block time. Start by just looking at what's the total volume on that day, what was the lowest sale on that day. Okay, so like right away we see that it's a strange outlier sale. So is this and this. These are likely typo listings where people are listing something accidentally for the wrong price. It's a bummer. Be careful. No reason to move too fast. I think we can do this percentile function. Okay, so within group, and then we will use our price here. Let's look at the median. See how that looks. Okay, that looks a little more accurate. Let's also just check. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. There we go. Let's just count. Let's see if we have like event transaction hash. I mean, these I've seen these before in the data. I'm really curious to go look at these and see if you know. Let's go look. Let's just get the. So I'm pretty sure the project launched on June 20th, so any of these other transactions are a bit strange. These are pre-launch. So from 7E to B8, huh? Reserve craniums. That's interesting. So there must be. That's probably not going to give me what I want. Let's do wicked craniums. Might be singular. Reserve cranium. What is that? I mean, before I delete this, let's go see if this other one is that same reserve cranium type deal. Oh, we need to go to look at these accounts. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Where's that early transfer? It's that same. I mean, I want to look at this account a little bit more. This one. So 28 and 29 are reserved, and I wonder if this is our founders, Dube and Derb. And I really just want the token holder. I want to see what that address is doing. Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in here. Are these part of that liquidity pool program? So if we're buying punks, so what is this? 40 WKD reserve craniums. Interesting. All right, so something's going on here with these reservations, but curious if anyone has any information on this account. Otherwise, I mean, we'll just pull these early transactions out of the data set, and we'll get back to here, our kind of floor tracker goal. Keep a couple of these tabs open for Etherscan purposes and probably for some stats research, because I don't know how to do stuff like that. Someone I talked to, so initially I was thinking about picking like the lowest 10 sales from each day and doing the average, but someone I was talking to suggested doing the 5th percentile, and that sounds a lot easier. I wonder, can we do like we should be able to do some sort of distribution graph in Postgres, like a bell curve. Might need to choose a choose something like so if we get a data set that has, maybe we just want to look at all time, we don't really care about the data, and we just care about the amount. We want to see the frequency of the amount. If we round it to like 2 decimals or 3 decimals and then group by that, that would be interesting. So we're kind of just jumping back and forth right here because Dune's taking a little bit. I think I'm having some internet issues today. Let's just go. We just care about the price here. See if this is running 5th percentile. Again, let's just pull these. Actually, don't know where EBT block time is coming from. It must be coming from, yeah, that one. See if that works for us. And if it does, we're actually just going to go ahead and pull that out of this other set as well. We don't want to include those early sales. Geez. Seems a bit low, honestly. Let's take a look at maybe the 10th percentile. And again, I don't really know how to look at stuff like this from a statistics perspective. It's probably something a lot smarter to do with man, it might be buying time. Let's see. It would be interesting to look at this not in a certain percentage, so we just say take the lowest above that, but oh, maybe. I don't know. We keep it simple for now. Kind of got these two goals. Look at the percentiles. And again, the only reference point I really have is checking OpenSea every now and then, and also watching, that exclamation floor function in the Discord. But these just seem a little bit lower than what I'm used to seeing. Let's try the 15th percentile. Yeah, here. This is where we're going to try to do something like a bell curve. I mean, this still seems low. Maybe that median is more valuable, honestly. I think that it makes sense to be below the median. See that? This looks more accurate to me, and I mean, we're really going to fudge this, so would appreciate if anyone has a better method towards some sort of floor approximation. That would be helpful. I don't think the listing data is decoded in Dune, though it's possible that it is. So again, just look at that 30 now. '30th percentile looks alright. I honestly think we just maybe say, give us the bottom third and go 33rd percentile. Feels pretty good to me. And we'll call this floor approximate. And that's it. I mean, it's that easy. We'll go ahead and make sure we're ordering by day as well. We'll do a little bit of cleanup just on make sure everything looks good in our graph. And next we'll just do an hour version of this. So another thing I like to do is just try to get something that's a little theme based with colors. So the green probably makes sense here. So let's go ahead and grab the green from the alien on that guy's shirt. I think that's a good color. So that's going to be the green here. So for now, actually, let's see. Is there anything else that we want to do on here from the appearance standpoint? Maybe give access title over here. I think that looks all right. We don't want anything there. Go ahead and add this to our dashboard. We're just going to keep throwing stuff on the bottom right now. I think we need to do a bit of a overhaul on the order of things there, but now that we have this code, we'll go ahead and just click this fork. We're going to do our hourly version, which is going to be sickeningly easy to change around. Now, something that I'm banking on right here, and we actually will need to handle at some point, is just the fact that there might not be a sale every hour. Also getting a lot more granularity here on the numbers. I'd rather just, let's do a round on this result. I don't know how to do it in the UI, so I'm just going to do it in the SQL. Round it to 3. Let's graph that whole thing and make sure it's a numeric. There we go. Like that a little bit better. These are jumps that don't make sense. So there must have only been large sales in these hours. Honestly, would rather not include them. But let's see, can we do something like a half day, or maybe a 3-hour period? Let's see. What the heck did this do? Times 24 over 2. What the hell? I don't get it. Like a half day might be more commonly searched. Like, try something weird. Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I don't even know if I like that hour. It's not a these are the lowest 33% sale in that hour. Let's see what the minimum is. I'll just go down to like the 10%. This is we have those really high ones. See, that looks better on the hour. Where there are some people really giving stuff away. I don't really feel comfortable putting out the hour one, honestly. Just doesn't make sense with some of these really high sales. On doing something more like a daily median. Half day would be great. We can't divide that interval. That's not going to make sense. Huh. I might be out of luck for that one. Let's swing back to our type of bell curve goal, and let's do a round 2 on this. Okay, so see, we're starting to get that. I think we can do this pretty easily. We get something like the event transaction hash. And then we'll wrap this. And we'll select. And let's group by, obviously. Yeah, that's going to be kind of cool. Let's see. Distribution there. We might want to round to 1 decimal. It just shows you how serious some of these top outliers are, where really the meat is here in this 0.3 area. I think this is interesting. Let's get a color. We can use potentially that purple, but yeah, why not? Keep it simple, use this purple. That looks better as far as it being less transparent, but go ahead and add it to the dashboard. Always curious to see. No, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm just honestly would rather go more conservative on the value here than anything else. Still pretty conservative. That feels better. I mean, if you're really watching it like a hawk, Jesus. If you're really watching it like a hawk, you can get some good deals, I guess, but we'll just add some legends here and explain why. Or rather, how we're getting the percentile, or why we're choosing the percentile. Pretty strong the last hour or so. And pretty weak the hour before. Might need to see if there's a deal to be had. I wonder too if these are bids being accepted, because the bids are always low, right? And that actually bid bot or bot bid bot activity might be something interesting to look at. Okay. Well, normally I just stick them up here, but I think that it's probably worth thinking about. You know, people are starting to care less about the minting. The minting stuff probably needs to move towards the bottom. Um, all right, I guess now that I'm thinking through it, I'll record this dashboard rehang separately. For now, we got what we wanted done. We got kind of this floor tracker on a daily basis, as well as the sales distribution. We'll throw the hourly on there as well. You know, obviously things are just getting added here without the proper dashboard design, so that'll be kind of the next step that we need to handle.